Hi guys, Dr. James here, chiropractor at Revolution Chiropractic, and this week we're focusing on squat mobility. So first, today we're going to spend a little bit of time at the bottom of the squat. So standing, feet about hip width apart, toes and knees pointing out, and you're going to squat down to the bottom position. Take your elbows, push them on the inside of the knees to force them out to avoid them caving in, to keep your hips nice and open. So from the side, it's going to look like this. Now, if you do struggle with hip mobility issues and you feel like you're going to fall back, just do it in a doorway or hold on to something sturdy and sit back into this position just to get the hips nice and ready. It's a great option to do just before a squat workout or on a day where you just want to get mobile. Stay tuned throughout the week and we're going to come at you with more tips, exercises to get you squatting. Alright guys, Dr. James here again with another part of the squat series. This one's going to be really good if you struggle to stay in the bottom position of the squat, and it kind of looks like we're giving birth to the wall. So you're going to lie on your back and scoot your backside as close to the wall as possible. Put your feet in a squat stance and basically just lie here, let gravity do the work. You can push out a little bit and just move around and get the hips opened up. This is a good one to do just as a recovery exercise, just to help your hips open up. Alright guys, so that one's nice and simple. Make sure you're following along with this series, keeping your hips open and helping your squat. Hi guys, Dr. James here again, and we're going to be focusing on a more intensive stretch and dynamic exercise to open up the hip. So you're going to start in a push-up position, and then you're going to bring your right foot, place it outside of the right elbow, and then drop that elbow to the ground to really open up the hip. Step back, and then through, drop down. Now what you can do in this position is just kind of move around a bit, find those tight spots, and hold that for a little bit until you feel it release. So combine that with what we've already gone through for a really efficient squat, deadlift or any lower body warm-up. Hi guys, Dr. James here again from Revolution Chiropractic, and we're moving on with more squat exercises today. So again, squat position. This is called a squat to stand. So what you're going to do, place your hands on your feet and then squat down and then back up. Down and back up. Now if you struggle to touch your toes, you can just grab the ankles and do the same thing. So side on, it's going to look like this. Touch the toes, so it's a bit of a hamstring stretch, and then you're going to squat down to this position and back up. Do that for about 10 reps before a squat or lower body warm-up, and that's going to get your hamstrings, hips and knees nice and ready to squat. Hi guys, Dr. James, chiropractor at Revolution Chiropractic here again with another part in our squat series. So today we're doing the Cossack squat, or otherwise known as a side squat. You're going to start in quite a wide stance, feet pointing out, and what you're going to do, you're going to drop into a squat on one side, come back up and drop down to the other side. Now in that bottom position you'll feel a bit of a stretch through the adductor muscle on the straight leg, and a bit working that hip mobility on the leg that you're squatting with. So make sure to add that in with the rest of what we've taught you to get yourself a good warm-up before your squats and deadlifts, or as a good off day to work on your mobility. Hi guys, Dr. James, chiropractor at Revolution Chiropractic, and today we're going to be using the lacrosse ball to really work some of the tight muscles that can build up around the front of the hip. So today we're specifically targeting the TFL muscle and some of the area around here on the glute med. So you're going to do this lying on the ground, face down, but you're going to roll and find where the tender points are and just hold pressure on there for about 30 seconds to a minute to allow that to release. So you're just going to lie onto that ball. Now if it's really tender, you don't want to put all of your body weight onto it, just support yourself with that arm. You're just going to roll around, find a tender spot, and then just lie on it. Cause yourself some pain, but it's going to free up the myofascia and the muscles around the hip so that you can increase your mobility. Hi guys, Dr. James, chiropractor at Revolution Chiropractic, here for our last video in our series for the week on the squat and squat mobility. So today again we're getting the lacrosse ball and we're going to get around the back of the hip into the glutes, and you're just going to sit on the ball just like what we looked at through the TFL. Just roll around, find where the tender points are. Now this can be a really tender area, so you can use your hand, use your legs just to take a bit of tension off the glute, and then you can also place it a bit lower where the hamstrings come and tie in and attach to the base of the pelvis there. So just rolling around, finding where that tender point is, and letting those muscles around the hip just come unglued and break up some adhesions and scar tissue. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't checked out our previous videos, go back, scroll through our Facebook page, see what we've got, and stay tuned for more videos coming up in the future.